Hey, Seeker. I don't know what message and to who is going to come out, but we'll find out. And if it's yours, yay. And if it's not, yay. It's going to be okay. You'll be fine. I'll be fine. Move on to the next. Okay. Message for my seekers, please. Feeling guided. I'm getting, oh, why couldn't you do for a specific sign? And the answer that I'm getting is because you're not a sign. You have a zodiac sign. You are not a sign. Our astrological chart is a roadmap to show us the potentials and the pitfalls, the karma and the dharma, and then what we do makes a difference. And we change. And you have your sun sign and your moon sign and your rising sign, but then you have your progress chart and your solar chart and your relocation chart. Which one do you go by? All of them, none of them, depending on the situation. You utilize your signs, but you are not bound by your signs. You utilize your looks, you're not bound by your look. You utilize your brain, you're not bound by your brain unless you let it. Unless you let it. Two of Pentacles. So you're facing a dilemma. I'm picking up for many of you, it's geography. Should you stay or should you go? And where to? And why? Maybe allow yourself to put both feet down and be where you are and utilize where you're at to the fullest until you know what's next, and then start walking. But don't stay standing on one foot. You can be in the in-between, standing on 2 feet. Stable. Knight of Swords. It's gonna come to you. The answer, the place you're about to go to, the situation you're about to go through, the job, the person, whatever, the home. It's gonna make itself known to you. It's gonna be a very accurate opportunity, situation, place, person. And it will be clear. Three of Wands. And then you'll know where you're headed. You'll know what you'll need for the road. You'll know when the time is right to leave. You'll be able to plan. And you'll feel at ease. Because even if you're not entirely sure of everything that will, how everything will transpire, there will still be a very clear, specific direction. So wait for it. Ten of Swords. Something is still due to end, to finalize, to be processed and digested properly. You're not done yet where you're at. Another light. Hold on. And you know, maybe where you're at will transform somehow. I don't know. I need to cut my bangs. They grew too long. They grew too long. Ace of Swords, which is like the extra embodiment of the Knight of Swords after it got manifested. And after the ending, the karmic ending, the resolve, the dissolve, the ease, the dawn after the darkest night, comes a new beginning, comes an eureka, comes clarity, comes knowing. Knight of Pentacles. And then the movement, instead of being wonky and on one leg and not being certain there, over there, back, forward, right, left, Knight of Pentacles, albeit slow, still has a very clear, strong, purposeful direction and a plan. Sorry for the... Oh, it's done. Okay. There's been some beeping. I think soon enough you'll be leaving a situation, but without doubts and without confusion and without second guessing, and you'll know where you're going. And currently you're mastering the in-between. Queen of Wands, Judgment, Seven of Cups, Nine of Wands, and Nine of Cups. Okay. Oh my God, there's a truck that is reversing and is beeping, and it's like, I really hope you can't hear it. Okay, they're probably going to come back to beeping, but I'm going to utilize this opportunity to continue the reading. And I'm just going to have to stitch it together because it is what it is. So, what's coming through: Queen of Wands, Judgment, Seven of Cups, Nine of Wands, Nine of Cups. There is some incredible tension between you and someone, but it's not like bad tension. It's not like not getting along tension, but it could be sexual tension. It could be energetic tension. Something there is like, it's like every time you encounter them, it's like you can cut the energy in the air with a knife. It's very thick, it's very condensed, it's very heavy, but it's very, very meaningful. And it's almost like there's a level of fantasy to do with it, like something, like you might, there's a level of fantasy between the two of you. You might be fantasizing about each other. You might be seeing the other as like the ultimate person or the ultimate dream. um can't believe they're real kind of energy coming through. And there's a level of disbelief that something like that anything can happen between the two of you. And everything that I've said thus far, before I just said all that, before I cut the video, and and because of the beeping, it's like it needs to happen in order for there to be room for this energy to play out. It it's it, it's concluded with the Nine of Cups, and there's two nines here, and the Judgment. There's something very faded here. Like we have the first part, we have Eight of Cups, and then it leads to Nine of Cups. So when you're letting go, releasing, moving away from whatever in between you're in right now, not by forcing it, but by sitting in it, um, processing it, being properly in it, and then letting something come to you, letting the answers come to you, that part of the story, that layer of the story from Queen of Wands and onward, is going to start playing out. really, really loudly. It's going to take over this entire they're instead of having like several things happening that are confusing and unclear, and there's not much room to something um, properly and played out. It's like from that, there's going to be something that will kind of be taking over your entire. If right now your energy is divided into different things where you're trying to kind of piece together and make sense of things, um, it's going to all become about this person, this situation between them, between you and them, um, something that you really didn't think is can come to life, that you thought might be a fantasy or might, you were like judging yourself for. It's going to become very real and very enacted. um this is very Disney energy, I have to say. Super Disney vibe, super Disney princess. um and I'm not saying it in a bad way, more so in the dreams becoming reality kind of thing. This reading took a really interesting turn, and having the sun card at the bottom of the deck really kind of emphasized all of it. And Four of Wands, I'm seeing, oh my god, I can't believe I'm that reader. Okay, sometimes you got to be that reader, it's okay. I see a union. I see a union. I see a union. I look, sometimes, sometimes people unite, sometimes people come together, sometimes um happiness exudes. Um I don't want to be too realistic in my tarot readings, because that's already a contradiction in and of itself. We're not here to be realistic. We're here to create a better reality. And for that, we got to have a vision. And for that, we got to bend the Newtonian laws of physics a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. Okay. Just a little bit. Come on. Um, as soon as you surrender and let go and let things kind of come to you and play out, and kind of treat it like as an ongoing meditation. It's hard. Okay. It's kind of like you're kind of like a computer that is turned off and refusing to acknowledge that you're turned off, that you're not supposed to be doing anything. And the only thing that can get you back on is if someone comes and press that button, that start button, and you get turned on, and you're like, that's frustrating. Like, I'm reliant on who, what, something, when, who knows, to jumpstart my system. Super frustrating, and feels codependent almost on not even something you know what that is. Welcome to North Node and Pisces. Learning how to surrender into blind faith and letting things amorphically kind of play out and fall into place somehow magically. That's a very Piscean thing. It's elusive, it's fantastical, it's abstract. It's not a direct line from A to B. So any Virgo energy that is trying to plan and make sense of things, it's just gonna melt. And I kind of got into it in the existential shift message that I um, video live that I did for February. Um, so it kind of melts into that, ties into that. Um, Someone was very confused about your connection, the connection between the two of you. They were very confused. They couldn't tell if it's um, real or fake, if it's fantasy or reality, like either either something along the lines of it's too good to be true, or can this be real, like very movie-like thing, like can this actually happen to me? Can this be my story? Apparently, yes, it is. It's got to be someone's story. Why not yours, right? Um, oh, okay. Just looking in the bottom, looking at the bottom of the deck. Um, okay, so we have King of Cups, the Hermit, Ace of Cups, and Ace of Pentacles. Um, this is someone who's extremely sensitive, and caring and loving, but they don't show it. They don't um, externalize it as much, too much. They don't say too much, but they feel deeply on the inside, and you can sense their kindness or their love if it's, directed at you. You can sense it. You can have this. You have this trust that they're on your side, or how they feel, but you can't really explain it in words because it's very. They keep it. They're quiet, but you can definitely sense it. It could be the other way around as well. They can be sensing it from you without words. Um, I'm hearing the song "You Say It Best When You Say Nothing at All." You say it best when you say nothing at all. A smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. The touch of your hand says you'll catch me whenever I fall. You say it best when you say nothing at all. I love the very sweet romantic twist that this reading kind of took. It's almost like, I was so annoyed with the beeping, and I was like, oh my God, do I push through this? Do I like sit with it? And like, no, F it. It feels annoying. I'm just gonna press pause. I'm gonna take a breath, drink some water. I ate a slice of bread, waited it out. It's the same cards that came out, but it's like it's very symbolic to the message in the beginning where you are guided to just let it be, let it, sit. And once the play button will be pressed once more, it will all, show itself. You know what? I'm gonna leave it at that. Stay magic, stay true. I love you. For further services, check out the description box. Ciao for now.